Welcome back to the Coaching from My Wheelchair podcast. I'm your host, Coach Jay, and today's episode is all about the back-to-school season. You know what I mean? That slightly stressful time when stores are full of colored pencils, parents are clutching supply lists like treasure maps, and teachers are trying to squeeze the last bit of summer peace before the classroom chaos kicks in. We're calling this one Backpacks, Brainpower and Band Practice Building a Better School Year. Because let's be honest, this season is more than just school supplies and scheduling apps. It's about brains in gear, hearts wide open, and sometimes a trumpet blaring in your living room at 7 p.m. Ooh, bless their heart, y'all. Whether you're a parent trying to keep it together, a teacher prepping your classroom like a battlefield, or a student wondering why summer flew by in 3 blinks, this episode is for you. Alrighty then, let's dig in. Now, let's start with parents. I see you out there, running around with coffee in one hand and a crumpled permission slip in the other. Y'all are the behind-the-scenes MVPs of the school year. Parents, y'all are the unsung heroes of every school year. You're the ones making the lunches, printing the emergency contact forms, and, let's be real, Googling how to do 5th grade math at 11 p.m. But let's level up this year with a few power tools for your parenting belt. Your role isn't just logistical, it's strategic. Okay, let's talk tools. Tool number 1, the launch pad. Every home needs one. I'm talking about a designated space where all the school stuff lives. Backpacks, lunch boxes, library books, those forms that somehow always smell like fruit snacks. Put it by the door, add a basket for notes, maybe a hook for jackets. You're not just organizing, you're reducing friction. Think of it like a little NASA station that launches your child into the academic universe every morning. And bonus, you get to drink your coffee while it's still hot. Revolutionary. Tool number 2, build a routine, but stay bendy. Routines are a lifesaver. Set wake-up times, have a homework half hour, keep a bedtime checklist. But also, life happens. Football practice runs late. Someone forgets their trumpet. Dinner turns into a drive-through. So, build a routine, but give yourself grace. Flexibility isn't failure, it's wisdom. Tool number 3, communicate early with teachers. I cannot stress this enough. Don't wait until the parent-teacher conference to introduce yourself. Send a quick email. Hi, I'm Layla's mom. Just wanted to let you know she thrives when she gets a few minutes of transition time between activities. Thanks for all you do. That message? Gold. Teachers remember it. It creates a partnership instead of a panic. Tool number 4, model a love of learning. You don't have to be reading philosophy books out loud at the dinner table. Just let your kids see that you're curious. Maybe you're learning how to garden. Maybe you're watching a documentary on sea turtles. We all do it. No shame. Show them that learning doesn't stop after school, that it's a lifelong adventure. Parents, take a breath. You're doing more than enough. And just by tuning into this episode, that means you're invested. That's a tool in itself. All right, young listeners, let's talk. You've got your notebooks, your TikTok-worthy lunch, your super cool sneakers, but what about your invisible backpack? No, you won't find this on Amazon. Your invisible backpack holds the skills, values, and mindset you bring to school. And trust me, it's way more important than your highlighters. Whether you're in kindergarten or cruising into high school, this school year is your playground for growth. And your most important school supply? It's not in your binder, it's in your brain. Let's talk about the 3 B's you need in your invisible backpack this year. Brainpower, bravery, and big-time kindness. Invisible tool, number 1, brainpower. Ask questions, even the weird ones. Why is the sky blue? How do magnets work? Why do adults get so excited about new socks? Your brain is like a sponge, and every question helps it grow. Even if your hand goes up and the answer's wrong, that's still growth. Don't be afraid to be wrong. You're not supposed to know everything. Every time you ask, your brain gets stronger. You're not there to be perfect. You're there to learn. Invisible tool, number 2, bravery. Trying out for choir, asking for help in math, eating that mystery casserole from the cafeteria, that's bravery. Mistakes aren't failure. They're part of the process. Every superhero you love, they had to learn and mess up too. This might be the most powerful one in your invisible backpack. Courage to try out for the team, courage to ask a question, courage to say, I don't get this, or can you help me? Invisible tool, number 3, big-time kindness. Hold the door. Compliment someone's new haircut. Sit with the kid who's alone. These small acts, they build a school environment where people feel safe to learn, laugh, and just be themselves. Smile at the new kid. Compliment someone's shoes. Share a pencil. These little actions create a whole vibe for your classroom. Think of it like planting kindness seeds. You never know when one will bloom, right when someone needs it. What's in your invisible backpack today? Curiosity, kindness, courage? Pack it up, zip it tight, and bring it with you everywhere. Bonus tip. If you're juggling school and after-school stuff like band, sports, or drama club, take breaks, drink water, and breathe. Your schedule is full, but so are your opportunities. Teachers, y'all are rock stars. You show up day in and day out, shaping minds while dodging germs and navigating Wi-Fi issues. Whether you're teaching fractions, Shakespeare, or how to sit still for 10 minutes, you are the heartbeat of the school. Let's fill your teacher toolbox with some practical reminders to keep that heart beating strong. If anyone deserves a toolkit, it's you. Tool number 1, set the tone early. The first week, that's the honeymoon period. Use it to establish your classroom vibe, create routines, build trust, and don't forget to laugh. A funny icebreaker or an embarrassing story from your own school days can make you feel more human. Laughter builds connection, and connection builds cooperation. Tool number 2, keep your why visible. Put your why I teach on a sticky note near your desk. On rough days, it becomes your anchor. Maybe your why is seeing the light bulb go off when a student finally gets it. Or maybe it's helping kids feel seen, heard, and safe. Whatever it is, keep it close. You'll need it. Tool number 3, partner with parents. Don't just wait for trouble. Proactively invite parents in. Suggest simple actions. Ask your child what made them laugh today. Check their folder every Wednesday. And remember, a quick positive email goes a long way. It builds the bridge before there's a fire. Tool number 4, take care of you. Teachers, hear me. Self-care is part of your lesson plan. Build in breaks, lean on your coworkers, go to that yoga class, pet your dog, read for pleasure. A burned-out teacher can't ignite a student's love for learning. Recharge, then re-engage. Teaching is a marathon, not a sprint, so hydrate, breathe, and don't forget to refill your own toolkit along the way. Now here's the secret to building a better school year. We're not in 3 separate lanes, we're on the same road. Parents, kids, teachers, we're co-pilots. Now here's the beautiful part. When parents, kids, and teachers work together, the toolkit becomes a community resource. Let's talk about the universal tools we all share. Universal tool number 1, empathy. Everyone is juggling something you can't see. That kid who's acting out might be hungry. That parent who's late picking up might be working 2 jobs. That teacher who forgot to send the field trip form might be caring for a sick loved one. Give each other a little grace. Universal tool number 2, communication. Share the wins, not just the worries. If something's going well, celebrate it. If something needs attention, talk about it with openness. Communication builds trust. Trust builds community. Universal tool number 3, patience. Whether it's learning to read, adjusting to a new school, or navigating middle school hormones, growth takes time. Be patient with each other and be patient with yourself. All right, let's hit a few frequently asked questions I've gotten from parents, teachers, and students over the years. These are the real deal, no fluff questions that come up every back-to-school season. What do I do if my child hates school? Big one? First, listen to why. Is it academic pressure, social anxiety, boredom? Sometimes I hate school means I don't feel successful here. Start small. Ask them to name one thing they enjoy or feel good at. Then build from there, partner with their teacher, and most importantly, validate their feelings while encouraging hope. How can I help my child be more independent with school responsibilities? Set up simple systems. Use a visual checklist. Get dressed, brush teeth, grab lunchbox. Praise effort, not just outcome. And let them fail a little. Forgot their homework? That natural consequence teaches way more than a lecture ever could. What if I'm a teacher struggling to connect with a particular student? Try going sideways, not head-on. Find out their interests, sports, gaming, animals, outer space, and connect through that lens. Also, give them a small manageable responsibility. When kids feel trusted, they often rise to meet that trust. And sometimes just saying, "I see you trying, I'm here when you're ready," can be incredibly powerful. How do I deal with back-to-school anxiety as a parent? You're not alone. Remember, your calm becomes their calm. Prep what you can the night before. Let go of perfection. Also, connect with other parents. Misery loves company, but so does laughter. That group chat? Use it. You're all in the same boat. All right, before we wrap it up, let's do a quick tips rundown. Rapid fire style. Whether you're on your commute, folding laundry, or dodging a Lego on the floor, here are some fast takeaways. For parents, create a launch pad at home. Email your child's teacher early. Build a bridge. Or let your kids see you learning something new. Remember, good days and hard days both count. For kids, ask questions, even the weird ones. One kind act a day can change someone's whole year. Courage doesn't mean not being afraid. It means doing it anyway. Pack that invisible backpack with curiosity, kindness, and confidence. For teachers, use humor and warmth the first week. It sets the tone. Keep your why where you can see it. Collaborate early and often with parents. Be clear and kind with parent communication. Don't pour from an empty cup. Your well-being matters. For everyone, empathy is the secret sauce. Communication builds trust. Patience builds people. Nobody has it all together, so give yourself and each other grace. Okay, folks, that's a wrap, and here are my final thoughts. Backpacks, Brainpower, and Band Practice, this school year is a whole adventure. You're going to face challenges, surprises, victories, and yes, late-night projects that require glitter glue and a trip to Target. But with the right mindset, a good toolkit, and a community that supports each other, you can build a school year that's not just manageable, but meaningful. See? You've already got the tools. Now it's about organizing that toolkit, sharpening what you've got, and leaning on others when you need to borrow a wrench or two. This school year is a new chapter, and whether you're writing it with a pen, typing it on a laptop, or sketching it in crayon, it's yours. So let's make it a great one. Alrighty then. If this episode resonated with you, please share and leave a review. It helps others discover the show and join our community. Until next time, keep showing up and don't forget your invisible backpack.
You can also buy a copy of Coach Jay's book, Coaching from My Wheelchair: Tips, Tidbits, Tools, and Strategies for Improving Your Personal and Professional Self-Development, available on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. You can also connect with him on social media, on Instagram at TWCCSLLC, and you can also find him on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, and through his website at therightcoachingservices.com/podcasts.
Thanks for tuning in, and remember to stay educated, stay informed, and learn something new. Until next time, this is Coach Jay.